So you're here because you want to learn how to slay, like slay obey? Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. So we are going to get right into it. I know you guys are here for one purpose and one purpose only. I am going to try to get this done in one take. It is right now. It is Saturday, July 23rd of 2022. And it is 12:47 a.m. I finally got to update my computer and get this video done because I've been waiting on this, and this has been like a hot topic that everyone has been talking about. How Slay does her baby hairs. And I'm about to show y'all. We're going to get literally right into it because I don't need you exiting out my video because I ain't teaching you nothing. Even though I speeded this video up, it is going to be very detailed. So right now what I'm showing you is our gummy glue lace adhesive. We have a sensitive and we have an extra gummy. I like to use the extra gummy because it clears faster than the sensitive does and it holds longer. So, but if you do have sensitive skin, I recommend not even using any type of lace adhesive at all if you have sensitive skin. Don't try to keep going out with different products because basically majority of the products kind of all have the same thing. It's just probably your skin, you're not going to be able to use any type of glue. So I would use gel. Try to use some gel, some got to be glue. What else? Got to be glue, eco gel, stuff like that. You're going to have to be someone who is temporarily wearing their wig. So if you have sensitive skin, I would recommend that you go ahead and try to learn how to at least lay your wig back down without glue. Now, another thing, a lot of people do not know when you're using the lace adhesive, anybody's lace adhesive, you want to make sure it is dry before you actually put any lace on, try to cut any of your cap away. You want to make sure it is dry. And the way that you will notice that is when it turns clear. Another thing, you want to add, when you are laying the glue, you want to add about 3 coats. Do not wait until the coat turns all the way clear in order to add another coat, because when you do that, then your lace adhesive cures all the way. You don't want that. You want to find yourself building up and building up and building up, trying to get your glue to be sticky. So if you do have that problem, that's what it was. You waited too long in order to add an extra coat to it. Make sure when you are adding your coats to your client's head, they're thin coats. They're not chunky coats. If you're using a lot of glue, then you are going to be able to tell that you are using a lot of glue. Don't be that girl. Anyways, so right now what I'm doing is I'm going in with makeup on this medium brown lace because the only thing that can change this colored lace is makeup. Any brown lace, any of that, you're going to have to put some type of coverage on top of it. So I know a lot of people try to use lace tint. No, you cannot use lace tint on medium brown lace. Lace tint is a water-based product, especially my product. It's a water-based product and it's not a coverage. This particular lace, you're going to have something that is coating the lace to change the color because as we all should know, lace cannot be changed to a different color unless it is white. That is like a scenario. That is like you trying to change black lace or just a black fabric, because lace is fabric, to white. You're not going to be able to do that at all, especially with majority of these things being not chemicals. Once the lace is what it is, that's what it's going to be. For the people who don't know me, my name is imaslayyobae, and I am a celebrity hairstylist, regular hairstylist, anything you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. I am based in Atlanta, Georgia, but I am originally from Dayton, Ohio. Yes, Dayton, Ohio. Who is from there? Right? A lot of people don't know, but my name is Jasmine, which is spelled Jazminne. Let me know if you ever heard of anyone whose name was spelled Jasmine. Yes. Again, Jazminne. I have a mini in my name. Literally. My mom was like, oh, no one else has your name because it's not even Jasmine. It's Jasmine. Duh, Mom. Anyways, back to the video. So right now what I am doing is, if you go back, you will see I was customizing her hairline. That is very important when you are doing a lace frontal. You do not just want your frontal to be straight across. You kind of want to mimic it to be like a person's real hairline, and that's where you're going to get that naturalness from, especially using medium brown lace. So if you see the front, it's flat. It's kind of like a male's hairline. Have you ever seen a male's hairline where it's straight and then it has those curves and then it dips back again? Of course, you wouldn't be doing a male's hairline. You would kind of want it to mimic a woman's hairline. Or I guess I'm doing it now in the video. But another thing that I'm doing is I'm pushing that hair back that I don't need. I'm going to make hers to look more so like a widow's peak. I like to kind of make my clients' hair look that way, just so that it doesn't just look like straight across. Just make sure that when you are going in, you're not taking away too much hair. And I did pluck this before I put it on her head. If you are not good at plucking, I would recommend buying my plucking and bleaching class. I'll attach the link below. But a tip for plucking, you do only want to use steel plate tweezers. If you are not using steel plate tweezers, baby, you're doing something wrong. I don't know if you guys have ever got flyaways in your frontals or your wigs when plucking. That means your tweezer is not strong enough. It's not strong enough to pull that hair all the way out, especially with thicker lace. Majority of the time, you need the steel plate tweezers because number one, they're sharp, and number two, when you are dealing with big knots, you want to be able to take those out. So this client is my sister, Jane. Well, my adopted sister. I adopted her myself. I wish you guys could have heard our conversation, but we honestly will save that for another date. So what I'm doing now is I'm going in and I'm making kind of like ripples in the lace. No, do not go by those fabric scissors that you can make ripples with. Just go ahead and do it yourself. I feel like stylists do stuff that are just kind of crazy for no reason at all. You're wasting your time doing that. I see a lot of people do the cap, the ball cap method, and they're putting holes in their clients' eyes. I guess that's just for the views. I don't really know, but a lot of people who come and take my hands-on classes, they're always like, oh, do I need to do this and that? No. Please, the advanced stylists, please stop tricking the people. Please stop tricking the people. So back to the video. I'm going in, this is actually our sensitive glue. I'm going in with our sensitive glue and I'm going to trace right where her hair is going to lay. I'm going to trace it so that I do not lose that spot. I don't need a marker. I don't need anything else. I can just use my glue to trace it. Make sure this is the space that it's actually going to be in, because as a majority of us should know, you cannot take away glue. You cannot take away lace glue, because you're going to see here in a minute, we are bonding all of that glue together. You can't just take a piece of it. If you take a piece of it, you just about got to take the whole thing. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through and I am just putting it across her whole head, and then you're going to see me smooth it out. Once I smooth it out, I'm going to smooth it out really, really well so that it can dry and it's not going to look clumpy. It's not going to look clumpy at all. Make sure that it dries good, but make sure that it doesn't dry too much. Please. Y'all kill me with the lace adhesive. Yeah, that's why I'm stuttering. It just be too much. So like I say, go in and we're going to put 3, maybe 4 coats when it comes to medium brown lace. I would say 4 coats, because you want that lace to kind of melt into the glue. And the more coats you put, I wouldn't recommend no 7 or 8 or even 5. I mean, you probably can do 5. But the more coats that you put down, the more stickier, the more gummy, and the more, oh my God, the more you're going to want to take it off. You don't want your glue to seep through the lace. You just want it to blend your lace all the way down. So if it's sticking through the lace and it's all on your, what do you call those things? And it's all on your band, your elastic band. Girl, you use too much glue. Girl, you use too much glue. Okay. So I do want you guys to kind of interact and tell me what you would like to see here in the future when I'm going to be doing the YouTube videos. We do have a lot more to go, but I just kind of want to get a feel of how the YouTube field is. Do you hear me? I just want to get a feel of how the YouTube field is. I can kind of tell you like a background of just me. Like I said, I am a celebrity hairstylist, I guess you can say. I've done, who all have I done? I've done basically more so influencers. I really haven't touched any like A-list celebrities or anything like that. Of course, I love all of my clients, but I'm kind of scared to touch A-list celebrities because I am not the average stylist. Yes, I will come through and I will do celebrity hair, but no. I just do not like to be talked to crazy. I do not like to be talked to crazy. If you don't know the background behind my glue, I've been having this glue for going on 10 years. Why am I lying? 2 years. I've been having this glue for going on 2 years. In our first 8 months, we made $1 million. So I say that to say, don't just have the dream of being a celebrity stylist. That gets your clout up, but that don't get you paid. And when I say that don't get you paid, that do not get you paid. That don't get you paid. It may get you a little bit of money, but majority of the time when you were doing celebrity clients, they kind of want to lock you all the way in to the point where you're only working for them. You're only working for them, and how can you can only make a set amount of money when working for one person. So let's get back to, we'll come back to that later. So what I just did is I cut the extra lace off that didn't get glued down. Like I said, when you are doing your frontals and you are laying them down, make sure that it doesn't look straight across your client's head. That is the worst thing, to put a straight frontal on somebody's head. But anyways, the ear tabs are always the ones that do not lay down, because if your client does have sideburns, that creates an issue because the glue is not supposed to lay on hair. It's supposed to lay on skin. And a lot of you didn't know that either. I actually would like to put in a request that you stop packing so much glue on your client's head. Well, why do y'all do that? What the fuck? It'd be too much. So what I'm doing now is I'm just pulling some hair forward so that I can go through with my Fantasia spritz. And when I say that Fantasia spritz melts it even more, it just bonds everything together. You're going to have to get that Fantasia spritz. I use Fantasia spritz and I use Fantasia heat protectant spray. And that gives me everything that I need. Everything that I need. There is not one particular one that I use. I do get them all, but you want to be careful, especially when getting these Fantasia bottles. They do have one that actually comes in a oil. Yeah, a oil. Why would you put an oil in the same damn thing? Killing me. Yeah, so one time I did get the oil, and I sprayed it on my client's head just like this. And when I took that off, that thing was done. That thing was done. So I would say watch out for that. Number 2, make sure you have enough elastic band. And make sure that you are not tightening your client's, what do you call it? You're not tightening your client's head. Cutting off their circulation with this band. Okay? Please. I've had it happen to me and it's not comfortable at all. I am going through with Touch by Twatsy's hot comb. I say any hot comb that has bedazzles on it is way better than that hot comb you're going to get from the hair store. That little gold one, you hang it up. Hang it up. Unless your mama got an old one or your auntie has an old one that you can use and burn your scalp with. Because those were the ones that actually got hot. So, I am going through, this is what I'm using my Fantasia heat protectant spray for. in order to flatten out her wig. Make sure that you are not soaking your wig or your lace with the Fantasia heat protectant, not heat protectant, yeah, the heat protectant spray. You only need just a little bit right at the root in order to get that hair to lay straight down in a good hot comb. Take your time and do it section by section. Like I said, it is, well, now it's 114. Ooh, child. Now it's 114, so the video is probably all over the place. But if you need to, just go back. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. So do you guys see that milk? Stop playing with her. And did you see that lace beforehand, how gray it was? That was nasty. I am going in with my Silkened, heat protectant spray. I did discontinue this product, so that's why I'm saying use the Fantasia heat protectant spray. That's the second best thing that I can vouch for. And I'm just really straightening that hair out, especially in the front, because once you take that band off, it always has that dent in it. It always has that dent in it. And just because those baby hairs are there does not mean I have to lay them exactly how they are placed. I do not have to do that. I do not have to do that. So now I think that I am going to be going through and showing you how to do, no, actually, I'm going to be going through and I'm going to be flattening the other side. Make sure you do this with both sides. If you cannot find a good hot comb, I have a trick for you. Take your comb and take your curling irons and just run the comb right in, is it front? Run the comb right in front of the curling iron. Make sure it's a good curling iron, okay? Make sure it's a good curling iron. But you do want to flatten it out. We don't wear helmet wigs anymore. We don't wear helmet wigs no more. Helmet wigs anymore. Flatten your client's wig. I don't care how many clients that you got. Y'all need to stop taking so many people. Honestly, a lot of people don't know that the more that you perfect your craft, the less people that you actually have to take. Because people are going to be willing to pay you whatever to sit in your chair, and you're going to be happy with that. Don't be the girl that literally is busting out clients all day long and not truly caring about their craft. Your craft is going to get you indoors. It is going to get you into doors. So many doors have been open for me because of my talent. You have to have talent. You have to have talent. That's what's going to take you to the next level, your talent. So do not sleep on that. Make sure that you practice. Ask all the questions that you can to anybody. Invest into yourself and take classes if you need to. A lot of us need to. I would even take another class, especially if it's something that I don't know about. Never think that you are the best. Always be able to be teachable. They say the most successful people are teachable because you don't know everything. Trust me, you do not know everything. So I am going through and I'm just plucking that part just to make it more presentable. I like 13 by 6. I do not like the 13 by 4s. That is too small for a girl like me. Literally. This was a full lace wig from I Am Hair, and I'm going to tag that in the description below as well. So, I can't remember what I was talking about earlier in the video. Wow, it's still getting late. I can't remember what I was talking about in the video. Oh, yes. Do not push to be a celebrity stylist. You can do that, but do not make that your main goal. That is somewhere that I did mess up at. Just growing up, always seeing everybody being celebrity stylists, and I didn't know that was not what makes you your money. That is not. I've made $2 million, almost $3 million in the past 2 years, and it was never about any celebrity clients at all. So we're gonna go back, and the reason I say don't focus on that is because the money that us stylists want nowadays, no one else can give it to us. We gotta go get that ourselves. Literally. So your best option is to come out with a product A lot of people like to sell hair, but hair, all my friends that sell hair, they are very tired. They're tired. They are literally tired. It just takes so much money. You always have to deal with the middleman. Just be cautious about that. So to get back to the video, to end it, I am going through, I like to use Gorilla Snot and I like to use Eco Gel. When using these two, your baby hairs are going to be gelled down. Literally gelled down. It doesn't really dry fast, especially the gummy. I mean, I said the gummy glue, especially the Gorilla Snot. If it's not an old bottom, I'd highly recommend using these two products. I do not use edge control. Do not use any type of edge control on your client's lace baby hairs. Please, 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 and thank you. I will be coming through and doing another video showing you guys how I got these crimps as well. I really want you guys to subscribe to my channel so I can just, keep doing videos for you guys, because I am the hair guru and I can teach you a couple things. Like, subscribe, share. I really don't know how YouTube works, but yeah. Thank you for watching. And comment below what videos you may want me to put up next.